Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, welcome. We finished day 10. Welcome back to the journey. So, obviously, you know by the title what we're doing. We're trying to learn Russian in 54 days. Someone asked why 54 days, and that's because Duolingo's for longest challenge is 50 days, and I wanted to make it something special. So, I added 4 days to their total. So, we went further. We're going big. So today was basic sentences, as well as greetings. Learn like good afternoon, good evening, pretty neat stuff. I got another question from somebody, and they asked, "Are you gonna learn like about the culture after I learn the language?" And that's a really good question. I hadn't really thought about that. I was just mostly interested in like the language itself because I think the language sounds super cool. It's really like the main reason I'm learning it, and so it would be cool to learn the culture. Obviously, there's a lot going on with Russia besides the language right now. So, but I think the historical culture will be really interesting. I think there's probably a lot going on that I have no idea about. So, as we get to the point to where hopefully we're fluent by 54 days, that's the whole challenge of this. In theory, it would be cool to be interviewing either people in Russia or just having basic discussions or talking to people who moved to America from Russia in broken English, Russian, whatever we got to do, and then learn something from them and get their takes on it. Besides what we can get from the news and things like that, because obviously they're not talking about Russian culture in the news. It's a lot of bad stuff. So let's get away from that because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about learning Russian, and I picked up on words. I feel like a lot faster today. In the beginning, it was really slow. I still feel like I'm learning quicker, faster. Still just 17 minutes a day. I am pretty surprised at what I'm remembering, but at the same time, you got to remember like I don't know that many words. It's like a few words, and there's a lot of words out there to know. And when you think about how many words you use on a daily basis to survive around everybody else around you, and it's a lot. So not even close to like, you know, surviving if that's what I had to use. But it's closer, and I'm closer to getting a lot of the basic sentences down. And there's a lot of random words they throw in there, like teaching how to say Brazil in Russian, which I get using other countries as like kind of like a benchmark. Here's how it's going to sound different, but it's like when am I going to need to say Brazil in Russian? What's those are different parts of the world. Duolingo should fix that. But I get it. So maybe later we'll go through all the countries and we'll learn how to say them all, which would probably be helpful to some level. But yeah, leave your comments down below because I love to hear your questions because I want to answer them in these daily videos because we're doing a daily video every day for 54 days. So I'm interested to see where this direction goes. Besides just learning the language, I want to hear what y'all have to say. And if you're a native Russian speaker, I'd love for you to chime in and tell me how I'm going to say words wrong dramatically for a long time, which is fine by me. But I just want to hear the input, hear the replies, and I'd love to answer your questions on this kind of video journey, blog, vlog, dialogue, whatever you want to, however the words go. So, anyways, I think it's going to do it for today. That's, what did we just do? Date 10? Today's day 10. 10. Yeah. Thanks for being with me for 10 days. I'll see you for the next 44. So, peace.